The window fell off! The window! Come on! Ah! So it's a Sunday morning, and it's not the typical Sunday. Today we're actually going to be picking up 3 new cars. Now they're not supercars, they're not dailies. It's 3 very different cars to what we normally have in the fleet. No cheating. Go down to the comments right now. I want you to guess what new 3 cars we've got. Okay, so car number 1 of 3 today. Very excited to get this one. This one's a very exciting car. It's going to be a thrilling car, very fun to drive, and it's had a bunch of modifications, which makes it super exciting for me to see it. Caffeine is in. I'm amped up, ready to go, ready to slip and slide all the way home in the new car. Super excited to see this one. Okay, so we've turned up to Midland Custom Works to come and collect it, and it certainly looks very different to how it did when I saw it a couple of weeks ago. I mean, there's a lot's changed on it in every aspect of the car. Cosmetically, it's had loads of new mods. We've got a full carbon hood, carbon skirts, carbon splitter, carbon diffuser, carbon wing, basically everything carbon on it visually. And then under the hood, it's had a lot of exciting mods as well. Unless it doesn't open.
A few moments later. A few minutes later.
Does it open? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Problem is I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at now. So under here, we've had ECU remap, gearbox remap, 2 new intakes, open intakes to make it sound so much better. And combined with the new exhaust that we've got on here, sounds pretty nasty. How the fuck did he shut that, bro? So the exhaust is actually equal length, and it sounds pretty good to me. Them pops are a lot louder than you think as well. Definitely sounds a lot better than it did before. It did not sound good. The M2 is a stinky stock sound, so actually that's a class mod, that is. Yeah, I gotta be honest, Cam's done a good job with this. The Nitron suspension, the AP brakes, it's gonna be mint to take on track. I'm actually very excited, and even inside as well. The bucket seats, the half roll, it's gonna be perfect. And what I do like is that it's a club sport build as well, so it means that it's still got that kind of comfortable refinement that makes it drivable to and from track. So I've got to give Cam some credit. He's actually come through on this one. Right, listen to the way this sounds. The little intake. Unbelievable. What a car. Definitely got to, gonna have to find a way to turn them off, that's for certain. Oh, bro, it's actually sick. I've never been so happy for Cam to waste all of the money.
How much was it in total?
Oh, he spent like between 20 and 30k, and I don't even think that counts for everything.
And is that similar price to the car as well? So like 50 or 60 in total?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the modifications are actually about the same value of the car, which is, who the fuck spends the car value on mods for the car? Whoa. It really spins up on them semi-slicks. Right, it's time to get the next car. Now what we getting? So that's a wrap. M2 Club Sport, very gassed to be honest with the car. Really, really cool, really enjoyed it. Driving it back then was quite surreal actually, because I've never really had a modified car, right? And so to experience that firsthand, the intake, the exhaust obviously sounds crazy. And just the way that it handles the semi-slicks in the wet, it's a new experience and I really enjoyed it. And to be honest, picking these cars up as a whole is just a surreal moment. And speaking of which, currently on the way to get car number 2 right now. A very creative car, something that we can actually do a lot of fun things with, and I'm really excited to go and pick that up now. We have a brand new purchase behind me, a 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor here in the UK, imported from the US, left-hand drive, very, very exciting. On this channel, we've had a plethora of different performance cars and supercars over the past couple of years, and we basically daily drive all of these cars every day. But they're all European, the German, the Italian, or the British, and actually having something American is going to be a nice change. And over the past couple of months, I've been in the US and I've had one of these And I tell you, it's just a completely different experience. So we thought, you know what? Bring one from the US and we're gonna do some crazy stuff to it. I mean, to start with, just look at the size of it. I'm like 5'9" as well, so I'm not massively tall, but it's just the size of it, how much I have to like step up to get in. But you know what? I'm pushing a lot of idiots off the road in this. Road rage is real. The next time that someone comes up to me in an Italian supercar in this is actually the V6 version. I believe the older model, they did do a V8, but this is the V6. I think it's the only option at this age. And to be honest, like, look at the size. Come into the cabin a little bit. Look at the size of this between, first of all, the space that I've got, and then the huge space in between. The amount of stuff you can do with this. Look how far my arm goes down. My arm goes the full way down, and then the passenger side is the same. The amount of space is just going to be useful, and I think for us as well, with the crazy things we want to do, towing the brand new M2 competition that we've got ready for the track, taking that and the supercars to and from the track days. I'm sure we can find some interesting things to do in the truck bed as well. So it's going to allow us to play another character, and I think that's probably the best thing about this, because we like to play different characters. You know, there's sometimes you want to pull up in a Lambo, other times you want to be a gentleman, you want to be in an Aston Martin, you want to pull up in a suit, other times you want to be in a Ferrari, you want to be a classy older guy, but then other times you want to get into an F-150 and you want to put your country hat on, right? And I think as a guy, as a top drawn man, we have a duty to be able to be adaptable and play different scenarios. And I think being able to pair the right dress sense with the right car, that's how you live life at peak happiness as a guy. Look at this guy. This is a Q5. That's a little Q5. Oh, bless the little Q5. Oh, look, this is a van. A van, bro. Why does it look that small? What's going on? What is actually going on?
Maybe mom and dad had it right all along. We're too old to still be alone, and we ain't happy ever after all. I'm just saying it wouldn't be as bad, 'cause we made it out living in our homes.
How am I even gonna get this in, bro? I'm just cruising over the M2 here. Am I good that side?
I miss the days.
Oh! What a purchase. Wow. So we're back at the house, and I mean, look, we're spaceless. That's for certain, if it wasn't already clear. But what's worse is that the Huracan's got to come back. The 812 comes back tomorrow, and there's one more car to pick up today. So this is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of, but I'm here for it. It's a lovely day. The weather's coming. The weather's really ready for the final one, the big one, the most exciting one of all. Let's go collect it right now. So, the third and final purchase of the day, the most exciting one, the one that I guarantee you didn't expect, Mr. Whippy. This is actually how TDM is now going to make money. This is how we, you know, in fact, I'll show you in real time. Ugh. This is how we are going to now make money, okay? We're going to be serving 99s and 69s. Now, there's a couple of good things about this. It's a fully functioning ice cream machine, and it has the siren. However, the doors don't open. I mean, the problem is, right, we haven't really got a seat. Gear stick kind of doesn't really work. There's just random stuff. None of it actually seems to work. The doors don't open. And the steering wheel, like, why is it so big? Listen to the start. It's rough. It is rough. Fuck me. Ah. Christ, imagine it didn't fit and you just knocked your head on that. I didn't even check if it fit.
We got in here somehow.
True. That is the end of that. I am ditching this before anyone notices it's mine.
A few moments later.
I tell you, 0 to 60. See ya. The window fell off! The window! Ah! Come on! Ah! fucking window fell off. Oh. Well, that's that. What a Sunday. M2 competition, F-150 Raptor, and the 99 Special Mr. Whippy. I mean, we didn't have space, but we made space.